Hey guys, quick tip for choosing yourself a tennis racket. It's not easy, there are so many different options as you can see out there, which brand to choose, what's the look and feel of your racket. So don't worry so much about the brand, more worry about three different things when you choose, depending on your own body type and what you like. Number one is the weight. How heavy should your racket be? Normally a lady will go for about a 285 gram and a man will go for about a 300 gram. But if you do have a tendency to have a shoulder injury or an arm injury, then I would suggest to go lighter. Okay? If you do enjoy swinging through your racket head and getting some power and momentum behind your shot, then you should go for even heavier than 300 grams. A lot of the stronger guys, more performance guys, go for that. Alright, second thing to look at is your balance. Is there more balance or more? Is it a more head heavy racket or more of the weight in the grip? Or is it very centered? I personally like to go for a centered balance, so your weight is very evenly distributed throughout the racket. Then you would be looking at something more like the Babolat Pure Drive, one of these guys. If you're looking for a head heavy racket, that's when you choose again a heavier weight racket or something more along the lines of a Pure Strike or a Wilson Pro Staff, where all of the weight is centered in sort of the top end of the racket head. And third thing to look at is the string pattern of the racket. I know we often don't know what that means, but what it does mean is if you have a more condensed string pattern, which means 18 by 20 for the most part, you can get even more than that, it means that there are even more strings going across this way and even more going across that way. So you have a tighter grid, which normally means more control. Okay, if you have a looser grid, so a wider string pattern, which is normally about a 16 by 19, it means you'll get more power on the shot, bigger sweet spot. So those are the three things to look at when you're choosing a racket. Obviously, if it's pretty, go for that too.